Hi guys, welcome back to THIEAUDIO. This is Joyce, and today I'm gonna do the unboxing and review about the THIEAUDIO Monarch MKIII. It's a 2DD and plus 6BA and 2 EST-IEM, and it costs $999 for the default version. Now let's dive right into the unboxing. So now here we got it's the IEM itself and a carrying case. So I've already took all the stuffs out of the carrying case. Here we got 3 pairs of memory foam ear tips and 3 pairs of silicone ear tips. And we have 3 separate interchangeable plugs and the IEM itself. Now let's start from the IEM. Now let's take a deeper look at the faceplate's design. It's really gorgeous, right? And gives us a floating, ink filling, and leather or a ghost. So each Monarch MKIII unit is individually handmade by the dedicated engineers. The housing is constructed from 3D printed medical graded resin, which is safe on skin and durable. Additionally, each faceplate of the Monarch MKIII is individually decorated and coated, presenting a truly bespoke experience. And actually, I have the MK2 in my hand. I can do a comparison for you guys. So here is the Monarch MK2, and it comes with the smart cable, which is separated for sale as well. Now let's do the comparison between the two, okay? As we can see, the MK2 is actually slightly bigger than the MK3, and actually there's something different between the units in it. MK2 have 1 dynamic driver and the MK3 have 2 dynamic driver, and the plus they are all 6BA and 2 EST, but there are some upgraded. As I've mentioned before, the first upgrade is about the additional of another 10mm subwoofer. Impact 2 is the THIEAUDIO's latest innovation in personalized audio with a powerful subwoofer solution using isobaric design and composite diaphragm drivers. So it enhances the power and texture of the bass without compromising tonality integrity and providing better bass quality for an immersive audio experiences. And another upgrade is that the MK3 now features Sonion's electronic drivers and increased the frequencies for a more comprehensive upper frequency extension and resulting in improved staging and resolution. Now let's talk about the cables. First, we should talk about the plugs. Here comes with 3 separate interchangeable plugs, and you can choose between 4.4mm and 3.5mm and 2.5mm terminations. And simply by swapping out the plugins, then you can easily pair the MK3 with any devices without changing cables, so it's very convenient for me. Now here comes the cable. It has been upgraded with its latest modular cable, and the upgraded cable is composited of thicker 22 AWG 6N LCC silver plated and graphene silver plated composite wires. But the additional strand incorporation gives it a slightly meatier feel and a richer sound. And this upgrade in cable material provides a little more clarity and refinement compared to the previous generation of the THIEAUDIO's modular cables. Let's move on to ear tips. So we have 2 kinds of ear tips. We have 3 pairs of silicone ear tips and 3 pairs of memory foam ear tips. So I really love the memory foam ear tips because even the large ear tip plug can be pinched very small into the ear. Look at it, it's bouncing back. And from the fit with the ear, now it's the best choice, I think. And the memory foam ear tips is very good for the low frequency, so with this kind of ear tips, sound-based headphones will show very good results. And for the silicone ear tips, I think it's very comfortable to wear as well. And it also comes with wipe cloths, so we can wipe out the fingerprints on the faceplates. It's very considerate. And we have a logo name here, THIEAUDIO. So finally, let's come to the graph part. The sound signature of the Monarch MKIII retains a lot of the similar characteristics of the Monarch MKII, and as you guys can see from the graph, it actually has several enhancers that makes the sound a little more engaging and lively. While the Monarch MKII was more of a neutral studio monitor, the MKIII takes on a little more U-like sound signature with strong sub-bass emphasis, slightly scooped mids, and slightly more forward treble. For audience who thought the Monarch MKII might be too boring or neutral, the MKIII definitely sounded more a little interesting. Let's start from the bass. The Impact Squared Dynamic Driver System, which utilized two 10mm dynamic driver in an isobaric configuration, definitely packs a heavier punch in the sub-bass and mid-bass. Like kick drums punches have more depths and are faster, while bass guitar slaps sound tighter. And the actual quality of the sub-bass is similar between the MKII and MKIII, but the 3 has a little more mid-bass until 250 Hz, which gives a little more body to the low end. Compared directly to the MKII, the MKIII mids are slightly more scooped, whereas the 2 was roller flat neutral, but however, 200 Hz to 800 Hz, it's still flat on the MKIII, which means the mids will still sound natural and preserved. The MKIII mids has a little more body and texture towards the low mids, while the core mid-range is still pretty neutral. Albeit slightly resist in the mix. However, the peanut compensation is quite crisp, and vocals and instruments are nice, snappy feeling to them, and with crisp bite on the edge. The treble on the MKIII is also slightly more intense than the MKII. Particularly, the MKIII has a slightly bump at 4000 Hz, which brings the mid-treble range a little more forward than the MKII, and this makes the entire sound signature more edgy and accurate. And it also brings the vocal presence forward as well. And finally, the Ultra-Treble between 10,000 Hz and 20,000 Hz is enhanced from the MKII, with an extra increase of EST output by 4 dB, and the MKIII has better treble extension with a greater sense of resolution and air compared to the MKII. So overall, the Monarch MKIII takes on a more engaging and exciting tuning signature that better articulates compared to the MKII, and this is, however, at the cost of tonal neutrality, so listeners will have to decide if they want a more engaging sound signature of the MKIII or a more studio monitor neutral sound signature of the MKII. But overall, there are technicalities improvements of the MKIII in the form of a much better bass performance as well as better implementations of the EST Ultra-Treble. So it's your calls. So this is so much I want to talk about the MKIII and all the upgraded and the comparison between the MKII. If you guys like my video, please subscribe to our channel and make sure you leave a comment whether you like MKII or MKIII. Bye guys! See you next time!